Hello everyone. Good afternoon. Myself Nihar Pradhan from Accensible Hearing Solution. From Accensible, we are here to disrupt the rehab sector. So first of all, we have started this organization where we have developed an application which is mobile based, through which we can solve the problem of individuals with hearing loss. So let's start our journey, where I'll be saying about a brief story about Anvi. Anvi is a 3.5 years old child with having complete hearing loss, which is profound. And her family background: father is he stays in a village. He is a electrician, and mother is a homemaker. So fortunately, Anvi could able to get the expensive device which is called as cochlear implant through the government support. However, just fitting the hearing device like cochlear implant will not solve the purpose. So Anvi has to go through a 3 to 4 years of therapeutical process, which is called as speech therapy, to get the listening and spoken language development. So if we look at Anvi's family economical condition, they are not affordable to move to a tier 1 or tier 2 cities where they have these therapy services, because most of these therapy services are offered in tier 1 cities. So now looking at Anvi's future, so how she is going to achieve it, because the critical age of brain development is 6 years. So she is already at 2. So that 4 years is a critical period. So now we'll be discussing about the challenges which we have for this. So we have almost the manpower challenges, where you can say, I'm sorry, the slides are, I think the font is a little smaller in size. So the manpower constraint, where you can say there are 24 million people who needs the therapeutical services. But at the same time, there are only 40,000 skilled professionals who gives these services. And the second challenge is about most of these professionals stays in tier 1 cities, where most of these, like almost 70% of the needy population stays in tier 2 and tier 3 cities. Due to the poor or lack of technological advancement, the upgradation of the professional doesn't happen, which result in poor result in the therapeutical outcomes or motivation of the individual. Then the last factor is the cost factor. So if you look at the cost factor, which is almost the 4 years therapy session, which goes around 4 to 5 lakhs. So through the technological advancement, we are trying to make it to almost reduced by 70 to 80%. So after considering all the challenges, if you look at the ratio, which is like 3% of these children who gets benefit out of these therapeutical services. So what is our approach? So in our approach, the Octone, this is the application through which we augment and empower therapists. And we are trying to break down the access barriers, which we discussed earlier, the geographical, economical, and the awareness, because of which children or individual like Anvi cannot afford or cannot relocate to a place to get the services. And through this approach, you will have an economical model which will be benefited to the professional as well as to the end user like Anvi. So our solution. So through our solution, I can say you that this is an end-to-end solution, where whatever the therapist does it, and whatever the child is doing at home, everything can be monitored by the therapist or supervised by the therapist through the mobile application. So what are the features? The features are completely customizable, means as per the hearing loss. The hearing loss can be ranged from mild to profound. So as per the individual hearing loss, the program can be managed and assigned in the mobile application. It is asynchronous model. So through this model, the parent can teach or train the child without even having the presence of the therapist physically or digitally. All literacy level. So anyone looking at the scenario of India, anyone can have the training for their children, because through an auditory mode. Low networks. So through the help of technology, we can have the low network connectivity. So the technology means the application is made in such a way where the application will be smoothly run through the low network areas. multiple Indian languages. Currently, the trial which we are having, it is going on through 3 languages, that is Hindi, Marathi, and English. But within 2 months of time, we can include any language. So through the application, we can train more therapists where they are lacking with the application knowledge and as well as the hierarchy. So what is the current status? As I said, we are in a product trial or validation phase. Currently, we are in the day 72 of trial. We have an MOU with Bharati Vidyapit University. So currently, the trial is going on in Mumbai, Pune, and Nashik. We have onboarded 15 centers where we have working with 32 therapists and 60 patients till now we have onboarded. So for your involvement, I would like to invite you all for the CSR support, grant support, so through which the outcome will be we can bring smiles to the smiles in the face of the children with hearing loss. So I'll have a small video from one of our partner organization.
It's a game changer in the field of AVT. It has every minutest detail taken care of, from the child's audiological assessment to the time the trial taken to their scores. Everything is being planned really, really well. The best part is, as therapists, we can monitor what the child is doing, its progress. Everything is being monitored. It's just a very well idea put into practice, and it's just amazing.
So these are some of the pictures which we are doing through our partner organization. Thank you.